What's good, sports gamers? Chris here from Sports Gamers Online, and today we're diving into something that if you start doing right now can completely transform your defense overnight, and it's improving your user ability. Because let me tell you, you are the most important player on defense. Nothing can replace that on-the-fly decision-making you bring, and with these tips, I'm going to help bring that out of you. So all right, let's get to it. Talk about the angles you take while in coverage and how to use them to the best of your ability. In general, when the receiver is behind you, you always want to run to where the receiver is going, not where he currently is, to chase down guys faster than you. Even if you're eventually going to get beaten by their speed, taking a good angle forces him to come open later and maybe cause a quarterback hit or a contested throw. Otherwise, you want to get in between the receiver and the quarterback. Anything down the middle, you want to make that your mission. And on passes towards the sidelines, this is where you can force the most turnovers because quarterbacks aren't going to think to lob it over your head here, thinking they got you beat to the sidelines, which they technically do. So here you want to start undercutting the ball and you can have them throw it right to you. The switch stick allows for quick player movement adjustments all across the field, but does require a direct path to be aimed at to reach players further away with one flick. So aiming up and to the left or up and to the right or straight up if you're a linebacker lets you reach your corners and or safety. But a simple sideways movement to the left or right lets you cycle through players closest to you. Another way is aiming the right stick straight up and then to the left or right to get onto the sideline corners as well. The key to efficient switching is pre-planning your intended direction before making that switch, eliminating hesitation so you can immediately make your adjustment once you're on that player. User defense hinges on not just seeing what's in front of you, but what can potentially be behind you and to the side of you as well. As soon as the ball is snapped, your eyes should be gathering info about where receivers are going and potential threats entering your coverage zone by focusing on your immediate area instead of one specific player. Doing this tells you when receivers are breaking into your area, and equally as important when your zone is clear and you can help elsewhere. Doing this prevents you locking onto one guy and allows you to make proactive choices instead of being a step too late on everything. And the switch stick system amplifies this. When you see multiple receivers developing downfield, a quick upward flick of the right stick will switch you onto the safety to help join the party. When slot receivers break towards the sidelines outside your range, and you can still see it because you're focused on the development of the nearest routes, switching the right stick in that direction puts you on the sideline defender who can make a play. At the snap, you want to be holding L2 or LT to strafe. This keeps your player facing the quarterback and gives you eyes on the ball for quick throws. When you immediately start sprinting, you end up with your back to the ball and makes it harder to turn around on plays in front of you, so you don't want to willingly do that so easily. Don't get out of your strafe until it's go time. Receiver about to get behind you or cut, now you sprint. Playing loose too early makes it easier to beat you with sharp routes like posts or curls. Strafing keeps you balanced for smooth transitions from covering to chasing. And this helps keeps your eyes on the ball so you're able to go for interceptions. Now, something that can get user defenders is biting on the first read, because a good number of times this is exactly what the offense wants. There are times to do so on second or third and short. It may make sense to go for it, but on a regular 1st and 10, they want you out of the way here. So again, if you're going to jump anything short, you want to improve your peripheral vision around where you are to quickly scan to see if there are any opponent colors about to come in your area. Some situations present impossible choices where you're responsible for multiple receivers running different routes at you. These moments test your decision making and separate good users from great ones by what you do here. Sometimes route combos work in your favor, allowing you to cover multiple guys. Other times you must choose between receivers, and when these situations arise, commit aggressively to one option rather than failing to cover either effectively. Now, I want you to get used to switching multiple times within a play. You may perform one switch and lock onto whoever receiver you see first, but I want you to keep scanning and trying to take away immediate threats on the offense. The play is not over. so you should still be moving around as well. This is really good stuff when you can do this consistently, and when you reach this point, you're good to go. An easy way to set yourself up for success is when you see receivers getting their routes changed, which you can tell by their hand motions to the quarterback. They're going to be one of their reads on the play or even the main read, and your opponent may lean more to the hot route receiver. So have it in your head whose route they adjusted to, or outright switch to the man guarding them. To help with you keeping your switch stick active, once you notice somebody open as you run to them, count to 2 in your head to give the quarterback enough time to throw you a gift. After the 2 seconds has passed, you're safe enough to now start moving to other targets, whether it be with your same user or utilizing the switch stick, because they probably are as well. Another thing to help you not chase is trusting your other defenders to make plays and not go rogue to the point you're jumping your own teammates' pass deflections or picks. Live in your area and your defense will be that much better. Also, by going into your game options and down to switch stick delay, there are 3 settings you're able to mess with: none, slight, and moderate. This delays how fast your switch stick is activated after the snap. Basically to not have you get caught in making your adjustments and they snap the ball and bam, you're on the cornerback. I personally been bouncing between slight and none. So none, as soon as the ball is snapped, if you flick that right stick anywhere, you're switching to a different player, which I like if you see like an RPO or something about to happen. And slight is the default, gives you a reasonable amount of time to not get caught switching on to somebody else, but there will be times where you're all of a sudden nowhere to be found. And lastly, with the switch stick, sometimes your opponent will slowly guide you to the side of the field you should be user defending with your switch stick. Sorry, sports gamers, I hope this video was able to help you out. And if you like the content we provide, make sure to subscribe to Sports Gamers Online for more College Football 26 content. And once you're with us, hit that bell icon at the bottom so you don't miss anything we put out. All right, people, I'm Chris. Thank you all for watching, and be good, y'all.